My dear citizens, look at how the terrorists masquerading as vigilantes are destroying your city. You have fought long and hard to make a home for yourself, and this is how your people repay you? Take a stand. Refuse the partisans' violent ideologies. Choose peace. Together, we can live in harmony. Hand in hand, soul in soul.
I thought you'd be more worried about getting lynched out here.
Is the cloak not convincing?
The cloak makes you look like a holyborn trying to blend in. Arius didn't look like anything special. Just some pale man with a stupid cloak. He'd pulled his hood down to cover his church markings now that we were on the street, but I saw them when I jumped him in the alley. 3 white lines plastered on his forehead, the end stopping just above his brow line. He had another in the space between his eyebrows. A 4-pointed star, the bottommost point trailing down the bridge of his nose. I had no idea what it meant.
We're not far from our destination at any rate. I won't have to be out here for too much longer.
And what is our destination exactly?
5th Road Tavern on the edge of the medical district. I assume you've heard of it.
Of course I have. Why 5th Road?
I've been there before. I trust the place enough for us to talk freely.
We could have gone back to my apartment.
I want neutral ground, Kove. I don't want to end up as a body in your complex's dumpster.
Neutral ground didn't matter in this case. He knew I wasn't going to kill him, and it was all because of one infuriating reason. My mom. I didn't know anything about her. That was the problem. I'd been jumping between fosters for the better part of 18 years, and I didn't remember anything before them. She was a complete mystery. Murdered, deadbeat, lost. I shouldn't have cared at this point, but god's damn. Here was a guy from the fucking church, no less, using her as bait. And there I was, following like a starving dog. Pathetic? Sure. But he didn't have to know.
Episode 2, Visits to the Past and Other Worlds, contains scenes that may be disturbing for some listeners. Content warnings are listed in the episode description. Listener discretion is advised.
Are you sure it's open?
Trust me, it is.
Hey, brother, sister! Locals only, you two. Best scram. It's not exactly a place for strangers.
It's me.
By the gods! Harry! My brother, come here. Come close.
Oh, that's not necessary.
Come close.
Okay.
And one more.
Okay. Wow.
Years beyond years, brother. What on God's great earth brings you back here?
Only local business? It's good to see your face, Byron.
And yours spells troubles. Local business. That's all you get for me, brother.
It's nothing serious. I need 2 drinks, rye whiskey for me, and something for my friend here.
Give me the most expensive stuff you have.
This is one dive, sister. no more kind expensive stuffs for real.
Get her the Forven.
Brother, you looking to throw blows or what? That's my personal collection.
You've shared it with me.
That was an important occasion.
I'll pay triple.
Oh, gods above. Sit anywhere. I'll bring 'em out. Shit.
Back corner, Kove.
You got guards outside?
If I wanted to arrest you, I would have done it already. Plenty of time to do so. Here, this should do.
Strange you're so buddy-buddy with a lowborn.
I'm very personable. And this place is rather charming, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What do you know of the theocracy here in Calaria?
You here to speak on their behalf?
Tell me what you know.
I know of the Senate, and I know they're all useless bastards.
Is that it?
As if you know anything about the outer city. Hell, you can't even stalk someone correctly. Napkin doodles? Really?
The Eye, the center of Kalaria and where the Kalarian Church resides. Most of the Holyborn within the Eye are not part of the government. They're craftspeople, or scientists, or students. They hold little influence over those who are in power. The Senate is made up of politicians and advisors. They handle the city's daily issues, budgeting, infrastructure, foreign affairs. They hold little power, but the general population is led to believe otherwise. The High Court are the ones who make the biggest decisions. They have the power to overrule any change the Senate puts forth, and the ability to create their own practically overnight with no pushback. The Crown Patriarch presides over all. His word is divine law. To be Patriarch is the closest one can be to a god without dying.
You're saying our great leader is a deity? I'm sorry, should I be pissing my pants right now?
Maybe. The Patriarch is becoming more of a threat by the day. He's always held a hand over the Eye and the Outer City both, but he's been overreaching lately. Tightening security, harsher punishments for milder offenses. Protesters mysteriously disappearing.
It's just more of the same shit. I stopped paying attention a while ago.
That's only natural. You're sick of the church, and you'd rather stop thinking of them entirely. Go home, watch TV, get drunk, get high, roll over, and hope you don't get stepped on along the way. But you know what? I think you're more sick that you can't do anything against them. It doesn't matter if it's a protest or taking the week's largest shipment of duststone for yourself. To them, it's barely even a splinter. It's time to turn that splinter into a spear. Let's make its home the heart of the church.
Right. And what are you? A politician?
Of sorts.
So why do you care? I thought you guys were untouchable. Useless, clearly, but untouchable. Worry the Patriarch will take away your title, your precious money.
I'm worried he's going to cause irreparable harm to my city.
Yeah, okay. So you say this guy's all-powerful. You say you're part of the Senate, the thing that's supposed to be in charge but isn't. This is sounding less like a hit and more like a political assassination.
Does that bother you?
I'd be fine with the idea if it didn't sound like your own personal power trip. This isn't even for survival. This is to protect your assets, your city, not your people. Oh, you're sick of his rules? Well, why don't you just take his place and get off at the same time?
I don't.
You're delusional.
I don't want a power trip. I'm not that kind of holyborn.
Okay, here we go. Rye whiskey and a hefty dose of the Kove. Hey, just so you know, sister, this is special stuffs, you know. Better appreciate them. And, full disclosure, I stay keeping 1 tab.
Oh, that won't be necessary.
Can I get chips? And make them fancy. Like with cheese and stuff.
I think I can afford that, Byron.
Okay, yeah, chips, cheese, yeah, sky's the limit, right? Right. Yeah, ole ponovao, Ikeano, I don't need this shit. But I gotta take this.
Full offense. But I don't really give a shit about this. I'm not even associated with the partisans.
You're not worried about collateral when the Patriarch squeezes his fist.
I have a knack for avoiding consequences.
And what about the hit? You didn't know the shipment was meant for the initiative?
I didn't give a rat's ass what it was meant for. I was being paid.
And your parents?
What about them?
You have an inkling, whatever it may be, that whatever happened to your parents was at least partly the church's fault. If they were forced out of their home, if they were jailed, if they were in debt and couldn't keep you, if they were exiled by the Patriarch's High Court.
You know what happened to them.
I do. And if we're being quite honest, I didn't know you existed until a season ago.
That's not surprising. Outer City folks have undocumented children all the time. No. They can't have been holyborn. There's no way. I was born here.
Yes, you were. In the medical district, where all holyborn give birth. Your mother was exiled shortly after your arrival, and you, I assume, never stepped foot in the Eye. Maybe a worker took you from the hospital before the church could retrieve you. Maybe the church didn't know you existed either. Maybe you were left on the streets by the Patriarch's order. Regardless, you are holyborn. You should have been brought up in the Eye. I thought you, of all people, would understand that this type of birthright doesn't mean anything. Not really. Unless you believe having holy parents makes you less of a rebel.
You're lying to me.
And why would I do that?
To get to me. To manipulate me.
So it is getting to you. Like I said, it doesn't mean anything. What matters is what the Patriarch did to your parents. They're dead now because of him. And you were brought up in squalor through his actions.
It's not squalor. I still don't know what you want me to do. I mean, you're talking about the murder of the most powerful man in Kalaria.
It's not the assassination I'm worried about. The Patriarch is only a man, regardless of the title he holds. The difficult part will be my insertion into power. The Patriarch is a faceless figure. No one will know that I've taken the throne, but only one version of me may exist at a time. That means this version of Arius, the Counselor, must cease to exist in order for the next to take power.
You want to fake your death.
That depends on your point of view. I'd call it an abduction. A permanent abduction.
And you want me to do it.
Precisely. And no, it's not your skills as a mercenary I'm after. Instead of EMPs and power guns, you'll be using this.
Fake duststone. Real impressive.
Not fake. Refined. Do you know what it does?
Well, hey! Did you just wave off my chips?
You can get them later. Answer my question.
But it's for drugs. Hallucinogenics.
It does play with the mind, which is why it's so powerful.
Powerful?
But it's more than a hallucinogen. Much more. And I think it would be easier to show you.
I thought I was going crazy. 2 roaches, those shiny black ones, just appeared at the center of the table between our drinks. Like they blinked into existence. Gods, what the fuck? Then they tried to kill each other.
Fret not to leave child in mind, for not the deepest dark of the night. There is a star, a lonely night, traveling far.
Stop.
Hope lies in one.
Stop!
Kept true.
God, stop!
My apologies.
What the fuck was that?
It's painful for me to dust walk. Very painful. Which is why I need you.
What did you do?
Your mother had a theory. She studied duststone. Said the ability to dust walk was genetic. If 2 powerful dustwalkers had a child.
This was a complete fucking waste of my time. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Kove, you're being irrational. Keep the change.
Oh, God's above.
Kove, wait.
No way.
Your mother would have wanted you to come with me.
Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare.
How do you think I found out you were alive? I got a lead from your mother. Posthumous, of course. I wouldn't be here if she didn't want me to find you. Here.
Why are you giving me a jewelry box?
Not a jewelry box. It's your mother's lead. She wanted you to have it.
Where did she find this?
Under the floorboards of her old residence. I thought there was something about her I was missing. I guess I was right.
Please tell me you're not my father.
Excuse me? How? Why would you think that?
It was just a terrible thought. Don't be so weird about
The
it.
comment was unexpected. That's all.
Why are you smiling?
I'm not smiling. The last train departs in approximately an hour. Catch it with me if you change your mind.
What was her name?
Her name was Romina.
No latches. No locks. Shit. Despite its unbreachable walls, the thing was beautiful. An elegant silver box about the length of my hand, laced with metal curlicues and adorned with drawings of the gods. It made my work desk glow pink, painted with dust, the safe kind, if that even was a thing. It wasn't enough to just admire it. I couldn't let Arius get away with something as stupid as gifting me an unopenable box. Open. 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 Gods above. Open. Release. Unlock. Open. Ugh. It was pure force or nothing. Finally, something familiar to me. Sorry, Mom. Easier than expected.
Dustbug. There are two versions of you I'm writing this to. The first live what I imagine would be a comfortable upbringing under the jeweled hand of the Patriarch. Arius took you in as his own, and you lived among his strange botany and small menagerie of birds before he sent you off to the academy. You weren't like most students. You were armed with the knowledge that most of what's taught at the academy is pure dogma. It's lies to cover up their worst offenses. It's tall tales to make you proud of the horrors your own people are committing. You held on to this knowledge for years, and when you graduated, Arius gave you this. He thought you were ready. It looks as though he was right. The second version was lost. The second lived under the ugly hand of the Patriarch, the one that squeezes and takes with uncensored cruelty, the one whose nails are dirtied with low-born blood. You didn't need anyone to tell you how bad things were under the church. You lived it. You've seen your friends felled by his hand. You knew it was only a matter of time before you too found yourself in its shadow. The good news is that if you're reading this, it's not too late. Arius didn't think so, at least. Regardless of which hand you grew up under, you have reservations about the church. Know that I am with you. I could write for hours about the dangerous systems in place under the church. The old birthing requirement and the inceptor designation. The academy and its high court propaganda. The existence of the initiative. If you grew up in the outer city, you could triple my list. We both know the rot runs too deep to truly fix in one swing, but who are we to not attempt? Are we going to let ourselves be crushed under the Patriarch's hand? Or are we going to cut it off from the wrist? This is our one swing. The Patriarch needs to die. To allow him to live and eventually choose a successor would be to let Calaria die a slow and painful death. Its citizens along with it, not just the lowborns, but the least fortunate holyborn too. We are all in danger. The Patriarch will not stop until he has squeezed every last threat to his throne, real or perceived. You may not feel the need to care, but it's in your best interest to. They will come for everyone before this is over. Work with Arius. If he gave you this, it means he has a plan. He wouldn't have asked for your help if it wasn't needed. I wish it didn't have to be this way. I'm sorry, Dustbug. Mama.
Dustbug. It wasn't much of a choice. I was ready to admit the hits I had done against the church. Blowing generators, knocking out factories, stealing truckfuls of raw duststone only to crash them 10 seconds later, wasn't really doing anything to the Holyborn. Arius was right. I wasn't even a splinter to them. It was a humbling realization to make that late in the game. More importantly, and more embarrassingly, Romina's letter affected me more than I cared to admit. It was an answer to a question I'd unwittingly had for the past 18 years of my life. Who was she? What kind of mom abandons their child in a place like this? One that hated the church and paid the consequences, evidently. I was smart enough to realize that the same was going to happen to me if I kept playing this game. If I was going to do anything, shouldn't it be for her?
Now boarding. District 21 to Central Tower.
So, what were they exiled for?
Your father I never knew. He was sent off before I met Romina. She told me he disobeyed the Patriarch. That's all. I wish I had a better answer for you. Romina is the reason I know so much about Duststone. Holyborn have strange views on dust. They carry it with them constantly. Not just as stones, but as cosmetics on their faces, as stitching in their robes, as particulate in their lungs. One would think they would revere it. It's spiritual, it's mystical, it's the cornerstone of our religion. Yet, above all else, they are scared of it. They are scared of its deeper properties. They're scared of where it came from. They believe that Duststone research should only be done by those highest in power, those in the Holy City. Romina didn't share the same sentiment. She was a professor, and she made it her mission to study it far beyond the point of acceptability. Then she shared what she found in her classes. Admirable, but that kind of movement draws attention. She had a trial, but trials don't mean much under the Patriarch.
Maybe my dad died the same way.
Maybe. If they collaborated, Romina might have become desperate to share their work after he passed.
She thought she would be next.
Yes.
And what were you to her?
A collaborator. A friend.
Crop separated the outer city and the eye, a ring of rich green life that surrounded the Holyborn and their dome scrapers like an iris. Miles and miles of the stuff sat between us and them. On foot, it would take a day or more to reach the eye. It only took 15 minutes on the train. What happened to the lights?
Only the usual. Nothing to worry about.
Whoa.
Here we are. Central Tower. After you.
What the fuck are you wearing?
I take it you don't stay up to date with eye fashion.
Why are there so many layers? How did you hide this under this cloak?
It's my favorite robe style. You don't like it?
No, it's just so ugly. Did you stuff flowers in a fucking sword sheath?
I did. Come on, after you. I don't want to spend all night in a train car.
I'm surprised they're not all gross and wilty. Are they sustained through your servant's life force?
I don't have servants.
They don't have servants. Whoa. Whoa! Hey!
Let's have some decorum, Kove, please.
Decorum? You want decorum? You should have gotten one of those partisans to do this instead of me.
I'm serious. I can't have you blowing my cover. I don't think I need to explain the consequences of my peers finding out I'm harboring an out-of-city criminal.
You make it sound so negative.
In here.
You said this is Central Tower?
It is. It houses the councillors and the High Court. The Patriarch's floor is at the very top.
We could just pay him a visit? Like, right now?
We could. But not today. Today, we are visiting the floor right beneath his.
That's yours? I didn't know you were so high and mighty.
It's not my home. I'm simply the proprietor of the floor. I'd like to test something there before we get you settled. It won't take long.
I quickly felt stupid for thinking the goddamn train station was so impressive after seeing the floor. Holy fuck. This was the type of shit they describe in fairy tales.
Welcome to the God's Hall of Kalaria. Above, you'll witness Sylvain's conquest of the valley in the form of a 45-meter gilded mural. To the left and right, two encompassing views of the city. Since we're so far up, there's usually a pleasant cross breeze, especially in the evenings. The statues before us are of the two first emperors of the valley, Sylvain and Delthorn, respectively.
They're so large.
They are. Built so they're as close to the stars as possible. Next to them, you'll spot smaller figures, younger emperors, Kalarian patriarchs, and some court members, all further away from the sky. To your eyes, they may only look a few yards shorter, but it makes a world of difference in the eyes of the Holyborn.
Cool. I think you're glossing over something.
The Duststone Hub, the true namesake of the hall.
It's miles high.
Only a slight exaggeration. It's the largest piece of duststone in the city, possibly on the north side of the valley. Can you feel it?
My head is like vibrating.
As if it's whispering to you. As if you can feel its presence in your marrow. That's only a taste of its true power.
What's with the pool in front? Is that to drown people who try to touch it?
That's not... It's far shallower than you think. For appearances only.
So, is that the test? The big stone?
No. Too dangerous. I'm assuming you've never properly meditated with duststone before.
You think I have duststone just lying around?
You never visited the temples.
They shut him down before I could. The priest would have banned me anyway.
Well, meditation is a fairly simple concept. Take my stone. I'll teach you.
Huh. It's not warm. Not like actual dust.
It's not been activated yet. Come, sit. Clearing your mind of distractions is the primary goal of meditation. Holyborn usually do their prayers at the same time, but I'm going to wager a guess that's not of interest to you.
You'd think you guys could afford to put cushions on this shit.
Close your eyes.
They're already closed.
Clear your mind. Think of nothing but white static.
It's not working.
Have patience. Try again.
Is this really the goddamn test? To see if I can think of nothing?
Try this. Focus on my words. Fret not to weep, child o' mine. Dread not the deep of darkening night. There roams a star, a lonely light, traveling far, an errant knight. Hope lies in one, prayer kept true, task not yet done, but nor are you. Sword gleaming gold, silver eyes, lost in the code of strange sunrise.
It's very peaceful. Kind of like dusting.
I'm not familiar with the term.
Smoking, dragging, whatever you want to call it. It's just a way of getting dust into your system.
You've done this before?
Not regularly.
Dust on the wind, once etched in stone. Where it ends, it begins. This much is known. What we sow, we reap. You tread not alone. This vigil will keep to guide you home. Do you feel you have a good handle on the stone?
Maybe. I can't tell.
This is your first time? It's a normal feeling?
Hey! I don't get to keep it? What now? Is it time for the big one?
No. I don't think so.
No.
Show me the box.
I didn't bring it with me.
Why not?
Why would I?
In pieces in your room, is it? The box was meant as an initial test. If you had the natural aptitude Romina thought you had, you would have utilized the dust covering it and opened it the right way.
I tried that. It didn't work.
I'm sorry. If Romina's theory was right, you'd be grasping this far quicker than you are.
I can be trained.
Not in the time frame I need, not at your level.
I need this. You tell me my parents died to the Patriarch, and now you're denying me revenge? That's bullshit.
Kove, I'm sorry. It's logistical. You aren't powerful enough.
Then train me to be.
I'm dropping you off at your apartment first thing in the morning. I've already prepared a room for you here, and I'll show you to it, but after tonight, you'll have to leave. Did you just try to shoot me?
Huh. That's weird.
Kove! Kove, do not touch that stone. Your mind. It's incredibly dangerous.
Here was this guy, wasting my time at a tavern, giving me an unopenable box and a letter saying he was supposed to be my adoptive father, and now he's backing out? He's just deciding he doesn't want to work with me anymore because it's convenient for him? Fucking spineless.
Come on now. I've got you. That's it. Just a little further. Breathe, Kove. Breathe. How are you feeling?
I saw the wastes. Why the hell was I in the wastes?
Nausea. That was completely irresponsible. You could have died.
I didn't, did I?
By some miracle. You're lucky you didn't sever your mind completely from your body. Just nausea?
Yeah.
You are not where you should be. Not if Romina was right, and she was rarely wrong. This is what worries me.
Maybe she made a mistake.
You, in particular, are dangerous to train. You are impulsive, undisciplined. That could lead to mental and bodily harm for the both of us.
Sharing is caring.
I'm training you. Don't make me regret this.
Dustwalker Episode 2, Visits to the Past and Other Worlds was written, produced, and sound designed by Bren McQuillan. Starring Jayde Violet Hampton-VanSant as Kove and Nyx Calder as Arius Rosemund. With Randal L. Wung as Byron the Barkeep, Kadecia as Romina, Amy D. Davis and Caitlin Martin as Coriander the Corvid, and Little Lobstrosity as the Crown Patriarch. The Night's Vigil was written and performed by Nyx Calder and produced by Teala Torres. Original theme by Teala Torres. Mel Finch voices the credits and provides moral support to the creator. Additional voice credits can be found in the episode description.